Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So if you are planning a Tenerife fishing trip or any other seashore fishing trip, this video is for you. The idea of this video came to me when I was traveling back from my vacation at Tenerife, where I was for 90 days, and I was fishing there a lot, and also I had a nice preparation for this trip. So I have some experience to share and it might be useful for you. And yeah, I'm not an expert, don't judge me strictly, but yeah, maybe you will find something interesting and useful for you. In this video I will cover such topics like license, transport, clothes, gear and safety tips, and even how to find the best fishing spots. So let's get started. First of all, you need a license. In the Canary Islands, there are three main classes of license. First class is fishing from the moving boat. It's trolling basically. Second class is scuba diving and collecting shellfish by foot. And the third class is fishing from shore, and this is the license that we need to fish from the land. And how you can get your license? I know about three ways. When I was investigating this topic, I found three ways how you can get the license. First and easiest way is the get license from the official site, and I will put the link below, but this method unfortunately will work only for Spanish residents because it requires digital certificate or special clave system, I think. So you can log in online to the government websites and get the license. So this method will not work for people outside of the Spain. The option 2 will be to get license in person in Santa Cruz city, and yeah, if you will be there, you can get the license in their like officials there, but it will require some time, like day or two, maybe three, to get the license. So yeah, this was not option for me because I wanted to come to Ireland and start fishing immediately. So I used the third option, and it was getting the license from third party sites, which take some fee for the license. And there are different types of licenses you can find there, like a license for Canary Islands only, or license for whole Spain plus Canary Islands. And the most interesting was for me the license provided by Autonomic Region of Cantabria. This license is for 5 years, and it's include all Spain plus Canary and Balearic Islands. So, and it cost me 55 euros, and it was, yeah, when I ordered it, it was ready in 2 days, I think. So yeah, very useful. You just need to print it and take it with you when you're fishing. So I will put all links below, and guys, if you know other methods, please share them in the comment. They will be useful for everyone who is watching this video. To explore the different fishing spots around the island, or if you want to explore the island in general, you will definitely need a car, and I recommend you to book one. And yeah, it's actually very easy to get one. You book it online and you pick it up on arrival at airport. They have a big parking lot near the airport, and you return it back there when your vacation is over. So just choose one of the providers. There are many of them. Choose one, compare the prices. I compared the prices and choose the best price. My car cost me 520 euros per 90 days. It was Toyota Yaris with automatic transmission. It was perfectly new, and this price included special additional insurance, and baby seat was for free. So yeah, I had a nice experience renting car at Tenerife, and yeah, I recommend you to take one, and it will provide you a lot of benefits, and you can visit a lot of nice places, and as well as fishing spots. The Tenerife sun is strong, and the protection is a key. I recommend you to take and wear long-sleeved shirt like one on me. You see, it covers the upper part of body completely. It have a nice hood which can cover your head, and it has a mask which can cover your face. And if you combine it together with polarized glass and cap or wide brim hat, it will completely protect your upper body, and it will help you to fish when under the strong sun during the long fishing session. And guys, the most important and key factor of the safety is a nice trekking shoes, because Tenerife rocks, they are both sharp and slippery at the same time, especially near the shore, because waves are coming and rocks are slippery. So guys, take and buy the best trekking shoes you can and take it with you, because shoes will be key factor of your safety. Forget to mention one very important element of the gloves. It's a finger protector. It's kind of glove, but this glove is for 2 fingers, and yeah, sometimes they are for 1 finger only. Yeah, I bought it for 2. I don't know, just to. I thought it will be better on my hand. And yeah, this finger protector needed when you fish with heavy setup, when you cast heavy lures, when you cast far heavy lure, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Your finger will be hurt by the line because of the weight of the lure and the, tension when you cast far. You put a lot of effort in this cast, so your finger will be hurted. So yeah, it's very cheap. I recommend you to buy one and take with you if you are planning to fish with a heavy setup. Guys, let's talk about equipment and must-have list, in my opinion, that you need to take and use at such fishing trip. So yeah, I have a list of products and equipment that is located on my table right now, and I think this is most important and useful things that I had in my trip. So let's start. The first item will be pliers. This is a special pliers for cutting line. They have kind of scissors here, so you can cut the line easily, both PE line and mono line. And it has a special kind of nose here, and with it you can open split rings easily, so you don't need to use your fingers to open it, and it's very useful. And I use it both for freshwater and salty water fishing, so I recommend you to buy one, and it's like, I think it's like one of the most useful things during the fishing. The next one is towel. So yeah, I think it's like one of the most important things as well, because when you take the fish, your hands became slippery and wet, so you need to clean them. And if you want, like, you can continue fishing, I recommend you to take towel with you, like a small one. Yeah, just a simple towel, and yeah, take it. And I always forget it, but I think it's also one of the most useful tools during the fishing. I will use my t-shirt as a towel because it's not possible. The next one is a knife. I have just a small knife like that. Don't forget to put it in the luggage, not take it with your backpack in airplane, because yeah, security guys just throw it. You can find 1,000 ways to use it. Yeah, it's just knife, so you will find the way to use it during your trip. And let's go further. Yeah, it's a flashlight, and this one like flashlight for your head. It's very useful when you go fishing in the morning, early morning or late evening. You're returning back, and you hands with, for example, with gaff and with spinning. You don't need to use your phone to light your rod. You can just put it on your head and use it. Also during the fishing, it's necessary to have it because during like my trip and according to my experience, the fish was active in these dark moments, you know, like in the morning and in the evening when it's already dark. Fish started biting, and when you pull the fish, you know, you need to see like you need to see the fish, you need to see your equipment, the place, waves. So yeah, very important one, very cheap, buy it and take it, very useful tool. Let's go further, and next one will be FG tool and lighter. I use them for FG knot, for tightening FG knot. So basically you use this one to pull the knot. This has two parts, so you wrap your leader and your line around, and then you can strongly pull the knot, and yeah, like you cannot pull it like that with your hands. Especially it's related to like to heavy setup, to P3 line, to strong leader. And also it was useful in the cases when your lure is stuck and you need to break your line. And if it's P3, for example, you can just cut your hands with the line if you pull just by the hand. So I recommend you to use this tool to also, you know, to break the line. And yeah, it was useful. I use it once or twice for breaking the line. And also the lighter, you need it for securing your FG knot. I haven't used it at the beginning, but then I lose one or two baits just because my FG knot was not perfect. It was not tight enough, and my leader was not secure with the lighter. So yeah, take it and use it always, and try to make your FG knot always perfect, because this is a key factor of success when you have a bigger fish, for example, and you need to every connection to be strong and protected as much as possible. And yeah, the next one is a gaff. I have such a 3 meters pole, and I have a hook which is connected to this pole. Actually, it's very useful one. I use it also with my landing net. It's like telescopic one and very strong. And yeah, I put it in my luggage and I use it with a gaff. So for the smaller fish you don't need it. If you will use lighter setup, you don't need it. But for bigger fish you definitely need it, because you will not be able to land the fish without it, because a lot of places they are located on the rocks, and you have some space below, like 3 meters, 5 meters, so you need to get the fish somehow. And if the fish is small, you can just pull it with a line, but if the fish is big enough, you will need the gaff definitely, guys. Because I saw a situation when the guys had a nice fish, they were fighting 20 minutes, but they had a small gaff, like 2 meters or so, and they just was not able to get the fish and they lost it. It was huge mahi-mahi. So this is my must-have list. One more thing, I almost forget about this bag. So this is waterproof bag. I use it also for fresh water and salty water, and you can put your documents and keys inside, and I recommend you to buy such a bag, because yeah, I had a situation when wave covered my belongings, it covered my backpack, everything was wet, but my keys and documents was inside. So yeah, it was safe. and it's not expensive one, and yeah, it's a good protection for your documents and keys, phone, and other things. So I think this is it. This is my list of simple but important items that make fishing a lot easier. If I forget something, if you have something that is useful for you, please put it in the comment. It will be very, very useful and interesting for me. Now it's time to talk about spinning setups. I will cover 4 of them: ultralight, light, medium, and heavy. So you don't need to take all of them. You can just choose the 1 or 2 that preferable for your condition and for your fishing trip plan, and take it with you. I will cover such things for each setup, like line, leader, reel, lures that you can combine with such setup, conditions where you can fish with such spinning, and the fish that you can catch with it. So guys, let's start with ultralight setup. So for me, it's Major Craft Crostage Stradic S684 Ajing. This is a spinning from 0.6 to 10 grams, and this is 4-part spinning, which I bought especially for trips, for fishing trips abroad. And yeah, I like this spinning a lot. I use it for salty water and for fresh water. For the sea fishing, I recommend you to pair it with 2500 extra high gear reel by Shimano. You can use Daiwa, the same Daiwa size, and yeah, this spool size will allow you to cast far and easily cast monofilament and Ester. If you will use Ester, I recommend you to use Ester or PE line 0.4, 0.3 PE. And yeah, but if you use PE line, you need a long leader. A leader should be around 0.2 millimeters, 0.25 millimeters size, and it should be like 3-4 meters long. So the lighter setup you use, the longer your leader should be, because basically then, yeah, it's like this part became invisible for fish, and the fish at the sea is pretty smart, so yeah, it will see the line, it will not bite, and you will catch nothing. But I'm using Ester, and it's kind of something in the middle between monofilament and fluorocarbon. It's not that hard as fluorocarbon, and it's not that stretchable as monofilament, so I recommend to try it. Basically, it's also used for the trout fishing, and it's not floating, you know, it's like PE line is floating on the surface, but this one is sinking, and yeah, I like it. And it's invisible, so you don't need to use leader with it. And let's go to the lures that you can use. I have such a box for lures, and the main lure for you with such ultralight setup up to 10 grams will be soft plastic lures in such colors like light green, then white, then transparent color, and yeah, also like a pink works good, and then a red one. So, and the lures, the soft plastic lures will be like around from 2 to 3.5 inches long. So yeah, the smaller lure you use, the bigger chances that you catch something, because like everyone want to eat small fish in the ocean or at the sea. And with such lures you will use such a jig heads. I have different I have set of different ones, like from 1 gram to I think 6 or 7 grams, but most useful is like 3-4 grams. So the also the lighter jig head you have, the more bites you will have, because fish is not scared. And guys, you need to take a lot of soft plastic lures, because basically fish at sea and ocean is pretty smart, quite often it will bite by the tail, and it will just, you know, like you will have a lot of broken lures, spoiled tails. So yeah, it will. You will need a lot of soft plastic, believe me. So take it a lot, because like, or each cast or each second cast it will cut the tail, and you will need a new lure. Also with this setup you can use a small, like 5-7 grams 10 grams spoons and jigs. So yeah, but soft plastic is most useful one. With such setup you can fish on the basically on the beaches where the depth is not more than 10 meters, and yeah, like on light rocks, on some pierces near the beaches. And in my practice, if you want to catch something with 100% result, this is the best one. So yeah, like you will catch fish at any sea with such setup, and yeah, this is like my best one, and we will have a lot of fun. And the fish that you can catch will be like small dorado, small groupers, sea bass, which is always coming to hunt to the rocks near the beaches. And yeah, so have fun. And if you don't have a plan to go to some rocks, explore some difficult places, this is the best, I think, to fish near your hotel or near your apartment on the beach, and have some fun. And you can catch like large variety of different fishes with such setup. So guys, let's talk about light setup. This for me is Major Craft. It's also Crostage, and this one is Serix 904 ml, up to 30 grams, from 10 to 30 grams. And I pair it with Shimano 3000X high gear reel, and I use it PE1, I think. So you can use like from PE 0A to PE 1.2 with this setup, and the leader will be like around 0.3 millimeters to 0.35 millimeters fluorocarbon for this one. And yeah, this is also 4-part spinning, and this is very useful for trips. And baits for this one will be smaller jigs, like up to 30 grams, yeah, like this one, and 20-25 gram jigs. And also you can use bigger silicone soft plastic with this one, and also you can use some minnows with that, so yeah, also up to 30 grams. And this one you can use in the deeper areas, like piers, some beaches and rocks. I would say up to 20 meters depth, and yeah, so you can handle bigger fish with this one. And this one you can get some already like bonito, small amberjack, yeah, some barracudas, and medium-sized dorado or sea bass. So yeah, this is the light one. So guys, it's turn to talk about medium setup. For me it's also Major Craft, and this one is light short jigging Serix 964 LSG, up to 50 grams. So you may ask like why I have so many Major Crafts. I can explain. They are not so expensive and provide a reasonable quality for its price. And also they have a nice travel versions, which I like a lot. Like it's pretty difficult to find travel spinnings with a good quality, not super expensive, like yeah. Plus I ordered them from Japan and they were being used, so yeah, like 2 of them were being used. I ordered them with very good price. I paired this one, medium one, with Shimano 4000 X gear, and the line I'm using here is 2PE and for 0.4 fluorocarbon leader here. And yeah, fluorocarbon leader you need to use like around 3 meters or so. So yeah, it's like when you cast, it's not going in the reel, but like you take the line, not the leader, with your finger, and then leader is coming. So this is the most efficient way to use a leader in my view for such setup, because 0.4 leader you can still cast it through the rings and it works fine. Let's talk about the lures. The main lures which will you use with such setup will be minnow wobblers and then poppers, and also such pencils. You see, it's like it's top water lure as a popper, and yeah, such minnows, they were more useful, the most useful for me and most efficient when I was fishing. So yeah, the colors, I recommend to use natural colors during the day, you know, when it's lighter, like a green, and then some kind of yellow and silver. But when it became darker, you need to use like maximum visibility, so you need to take some glowing lures like this one with red head, like this one. Also white is visible at night very well, but during the day it should be, you know, like a bit darker, so it should look like a real fish, not that good visible as bright one. And also very important note about lures, you know, when you are fishing 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you became tired. So, and I thought like it's also related to the heavy setup. We will talk about it a bit later. And middle setup, I thought it depends on the weight of the reel, but it's not. It actually depends like how much you're tired. It depends on the tone of your lure, because some lures will be very easy to, you know, to twitch. Like for example, this wobbler, you see, this wobbler is has a small tone and it's quite easy to twitch it. But this one this one will have a strong resistance in the water, and you will be tired from this twitching move very fast. So if you will buy different wobblers, I recommend you to combine them, you know, like to take some lures with a small resistance like this one. So this one you will just reel on the surface, but this one you need to twitch them, and you will be tired quite fast. So yeah, just take different one to combine, and if you're tired with a high resistance wobbler, switch to low resistant one. Or for example to jigs, also you can use jigs up to 40 grams with this spinning like this. And yeah, colors wherever you like a pink, blue, silver. Actually jigs didn't work well for me during this trip. I had just some lizard fishes with them, but yeah, like for some anglers they work well. I saw a lot of fish caught with, I saw a lot of videos where people caught huge fish with jigs. They didn't work for me. Minnow was the best. So I was fishing like, I don't know, 70 to 30. So 70% I was fishing with minnows and 30% with jigs. So yeah, you can combine and yeah, use the same or similar amount. And also I was working with other, I was talking to other fishermen, so they like use it similarly the same, like more minnows than jigs. Maybe just because I don't have enough knowledge and I don't know how to use jigs. Because wobblers is, as for me, they're easier to use than jigs. And also you can use soft plastics with that one, with this setup. Actually this setup will work for you in the depth up to 30 meters, I think, and yeah, in some rocky areas. Basically, if you don't have a plan to go to something like 50-60 meter depth places, some rocks, this can cover um, all your needs. If you want to even visit some different spots, not in the areas of beaches or piers, but in some rocky areas around the island. So this one will cover most of the need. And from what I saw, most of the people at Tenerife, local guys, they're fishing with the lures like up to 50 grams, 40 grams, something like that, not more. So yeah, basically this is it about this setup. So yeah, about the fish, yeah, you can catch barra, garfish, you can catch some bigger grouper, you can catch, I think already mahi-mahi with this one, some medium lumberjacks, and yeah, other fish which will be hunting for such wobblers and such fish at the water. So guys, now it's time of the heavy setup, and for me the heavy one is Daiwa. It's a Daiwa offshore, Daiwa BG offshore travel, and this one is 4 pieces one. It's written here that it's up to 200 grams, from 50 to 200. I think it's not 200, it's around 120 grams probably. And this one is 2 meters 70 centimeters length. And actually guys, when I was searching for travel, to heavy travel spinning, I was surprised how difficult to find some options. So you have either something very cheap or very expensive like Shimano called Sniper or Skywalker from, I don't remember the name of the firm, I will write the name, but yeah, it's pretty difficult to find something for the reasonable price. I compared it with a lot of options, and yeah, I choose this Daiwa because it was, yeah, like okay price, and I decided to try it. And yeah, I combine it with 5000 Shimano reel. This is a high gear reel. I use here P line 3 PE, and here I have a 0.6 fluorocarbon leader, and as you can see the leader is not that big, it's like around 1 meter or so. Why such a short one? Basically because when you have such a heavy setup and such a big leader, you do not want to cast it through the rings. You would like to cast it, it should go like behind the rings, so you cast just this part of fluorocarbon and that's it. So about the lures, yeah, you will use, with such setup, you will use some big poppers, around 60-80 grams, and such pencils, like also huge pencils, and also some minnow wobblers. And about the colors, they are the same as for medium setup. Use brighter one at night and natural colors during the day. Yeah, what is important about this one, if you don't want to take 2 spinnings, 2 setups, and you are considering just one, between medium and heavy, I would recommend you to take heavy, because with the heavy one I was able to cast easily 30 grams, even 20 grams minnows, and they worked well. Everything was good. Yeah, it's a bit heavier, but yeah, I was able to fish. So if you are considering, you can choose heavy one. So it will cover more areas and more specific cases than the middle one. About the reel. I use 5000 reel, but you can use bigger one like 6000 or 7000, because as I said, I thought the reel size will affect a lot weight of the setup and like general tiredness, how you will tire from it during the fishing, but it's not. It's more about the resistance of the lure. Like as I said, for medium setup, just choose different lures, and yeah, like a bigger one with a bigger tone and a smaller tone, so you can change the lure, and if you tire it from the high resistant minnow, you can switch to lower resistant minnow. And also you can use jigs with this one. I take jigs up to 100 grams with me, but I think it's too big, so I recommend you to take jigs like up to 70, 80 grams, not more, because basically near the shore you will not have such a deep places to use 100-gram jig, and it's very easy to lose one because they stuck very nice in rocks. I lost a lot of such jigs because yeah, they stuck very well in the rocks. So yeah, I think like 60, 70, maybe 80 gram max that you need. And yeah, even in the deeper areas you can use such jigs. And important notice about all 4-part spinnings, guys. If you can buy it offline, not online, and if you have opportunity to choose, so go and check the spinning, because main disadvantage of this spinning that if it's not if the part's not connected tight enough. So for example, this spinning has a problem. The last part, this one, is not connected tight enough, you know, like I can easily take it, so it's not very tight. And I had an issue with this one and also with my ultralight one, Major Craft. When you are casting heavily, it just fly away. You know, it's like I have it somewhere on the video, you cast and it's fly away. It's very unpleasant, because then you need to pull the line, and yeah, it's like it's still connected to the line and you can get it, but in some cases you can lose part of your spinning and your fishing will be over. So this is I think the most important disadvantage of such spinnings. Maybe they are not so strong enough as 2-part spinnings, but yeah, like I didn't have such a big fish to test it and check it, so I think it will be very difficult to break spinning, even 4-part spinning, if you are doing everything right, if you pick up fish right, if you cast right. So yeah, usually spinning is broken not during the casting or getting the fish, it's broken during some inappropriate behavior with it, right? So yeah, you're doing something wrong, or you put more heavier lures than it's allowed, and you cast very heavily. So yeah, this is about the spinning. Yeah, mainly it was okay. I would like to have it longer, like 3 meters would be good for it, because the 2 meters 70 centimeters was a bit, you know, hard. Like for jigging, it's too hard. The spinning is too hard for jigging. It should be a bit softer at the end. And yeah, I think this is it that I wanted to cover. Yeah, guys, if you don't like 4-part spinning, just keep in mind that if you take your spinning, you cannot take with you in the airplane. You need to put it in the luggage, and usually if you put it in the luggage, it's like sport gear. You need to pay separately, and I think the price can be equal to the price of the spinning, because this one, for example, cost me around 100 euros or something, but the luggage can cost you like 50 euros in one side, and then it's the price of the spinning. But yeah, if you don't like 4-part spinning, you can always take your 2-parts one, but you will need to pay for the luggage. So I think this is it that I wanted to cover about spinning setups. Yeah, and about this one, you can catch anything with it. I think it's pretty heavy and solid one, so you can catch big amberjack, mahi-mahi, barracudas easily, bonito, false albacore. So yeah. So guys, if you have questions and comments about spinning setups, or I missed something, please left your comments below. I will be happy to answer and discuss with you details or your questions. So yeah. Guys, except the spinning setup that I described, you will need a minimum set of additional tackle, and yeah, it will depend from the setup that you choose, but this one that I will describe will be necessary for medium and heavy setup. So basically what you will need a split rings. Split ring is used to connect your lure to the I use it for the heavy setup. So on the heavy setup you connect your leader to the solid ring. You will also need a set of solid rings. You connect solid ring to the leader, and then here the split ring you connect your lure to the solid ring. So yeah, don't buy a big one. They shouldn't be very big. They are very very powerful, and yeah, you don't need to buy a big one like 5 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters. 4 millimeters is enough. But yeah. And for medium setup I used snaps. Yeah, they should be nice one and heavy. So yeah, I used snaps on medium setup because you don't need such power as on heavy setup, and I wanted to change my lures quickly, like from jig to wobbler, from wobbler to popper. So I used snaps like this, and you will need assist hooks. So yeah, basically you connect your like a leader to the solid ring, and then your then you connect your split ring, and on split ring to split ring you connect your hooks, and also to the split ring you connect your jig. So then if you want to change the jig, you don't need to deattach hooks. You just change the jig and hooks stay on the split ring, and then you can just change jigs on it. And there are a lot of different assist hooks. You can read about it, but the main important rule is that your assist hooks should not be bigger than 1/3 of your jig. So you see, you connect it to the head of the jig, and it shouldn't the length of the hooks should not be bigger than 1/3 of the jig. This is the main rule. Also there are different hooks with different direction, like this one you see they are looking inside. There are some that looking outside, like this, you see. So yeah, you can read about it. Yeah, there are some differences, but yeah, I think they are not that important, especially for beginners. So yeah, this is a minimum set that you will need, except the spinning setups. Guys, one more important thing about the tackle that you take. Just keep in mind that Tenerife prices are quite high. I noticed that everything was price for everything was like 30, 40, 50% higher than on mainland. So just keep in mind it and take everything that you need with you to not overspend your money, and just enjoy your vacation and take your tackle with you. Buy it before in advance, so it will save your money and time, because actually there were not so many shops at tackle shops at Los Cristianos where I stay. So yeah, just keep it in mind. So guys, fishing at Tenerife can be breathtaking but also dangerous if you are not careful. So here's some quick tips how you can make it safer, in my opinion. So I was talking about it already, but I think the good trekking shoes is a must.
You have a good shoes.
So buy very nice trekking shoes and wear it each time when you're fishing, because rocks are slippery and very dangerous. And the nice shoes can save your life.
Because I know that it's like, if it's slippery, you will die.
Yeah.
And the next tip would be about life jacket. Unfortunately, I didn't get one when I was fishing, but I recommend to buy one. There are different types of them, like the life jackets that are permanent. Some life jackets are like opened on a pulling trigger, some opened when you fall into the water, but yeah, I think it's worth it. A lot of people fishing without it, but yeah, it's your life, and fish don't worth it if you die there and you don't want to have any problems or fall into the water and yeah, even spend some time in the hospital or so. So buy life jacket and use it. I think it's a very nice tool which should be present with you, especially if you're fishing in some places on the rocks. The next tip is sharing your location with your relatives.
I send to my girlfriend every time position on a WhatsApp.
That's safe for me. Like at least they found me.
Yeah.
So when you go somewhere fishing, share your place where you left the car, share the place where you're fishing. So if something went wrong, if you are not responding on the calls, so your relatives can at least know in which place you were, and they can help you somehow. The next tip would be the next. Do not investigate places at dark period of time.
Oh.
Can you go for first, because I don't see anything.
Sorry?
Can I go for first?
Ah, you want to go for... Okay, sure.
Because like new places, you don't know the route there, right? And you don't know how to go there, how to reach the place, how to find the safe route, and making it during the night, it will be even more dangerous. So just go during the day and like start in the 5 p.m, 4 p.m, and yeah, investigate it during the light period of time, and then even if you return back at night, you already know the route, and yeah, next time you can go even a dark period of time there, but do not go to the new place at when it's dark. And the last one, I think it's always good to fish with someone, so find some friend, find some buddy for fishing. I met a lot of nice people at Tenerife. I met Elia, a new friend there from Italy. We were fishing together at some dangerous places, and I found a lot of people who invited me fishing in different places. So yeah, you know, like communicate with the people, with other fishermen, and you will find fishing spots, you will find friends for fishing with, and it will be less dangerous for both of you, you know, like you will like secure each other fishing together. It's time to talk about the most interesting and most valuable topic for all fishermen. It's a fishing spots. I think this is a key factor of your success, and yeah, the best fishing spots, it's very important for every fisherman, and I will talk you through how you can find your fishing spots. And I can separate this process in 2 stages. So the first stage will be the stage when you are preparing to travel, so you don't need to be in place, you can search your fishing spots in advance. And the first way how you can do it, it will be the video of fishermen from Tenerife, of anglers. You can watch my videos, you can watch videos of other fishermen, and look at some noticeable things on the video, things like some special rocks, some hotels near the fishing place, some, you know, lighthouses, And in this way you can then search these places on the Google Maps via Street View. And I found a lot of nice fishing spots using this method, watching video of other anglers, because usually fishermen don't like to provide you exact coordinates of their favorite fishing spots. So yeah, you can find it in this way. You can watch my videos, you can watch videos of other people, and then go to Street View and search for the fishing spot. Tenerife are not that big, so yeah, it will not be super difficult to find the fishing spot by the video. This is the first method, and the second method, you can just go directly to the Google Maps and search for some noticeable places, like, you know, edges of the rocks, some rocky shores, small piers, some beaches with a good depth, and yeah, you can look there through the Street View and search for the pictures to see how the shore is. Is there a road where you can go and left your car? And I will show you a small demo how you can do it.
Let me quickly show you how you can find your best fishing spots at Tenerife. So the first method will be a very simple one. So you need to find places like this one near the Las Cristianas. You see, this is the fishing pier, and if you click here, it will show you more places like this one. So yeah, you can choose them and yeah, see the different fishing piers and fishing spots. You see here as well. Also you can read some ratings about it. Also one more here. Yeah, this is the simplest way to find some fishing spots near your location. And the next one is more complicated. You need to go to layers, more, Street View, and yeah, let's close this one and this one. And now you need to see the kind of edges of the rocks. So you need to search for places like this one, for example. You see there is a pictures done here, and if you open it, you will see the fisherman fishing, and this photo is done by fishermen as well. And yeah, other people are fishing here. So in this way you can find some places, evaluate them somehow to see the route to this place and is it dangerous or not. So, and then you can make a bookmark from such place and explore it later. Let's search for more similar places. This was an H, and you can also search for some ports, like entrance to the ports, also always nice places to fish from, because usually such places attract a lot of fish. And you see it's even marked as like fishing zone. I was fishing here a lot actually. So let's check this place. Yeah, so you can fish from these stones as well, and also there are some pictures done by people here. You see, yeah, this one is done from drone. Let's check further. It's loading slowly. You see here also this one can be a fishing spot as well. So in this way you can find where the people are going and check the place with the photos. You see, for example, here as well can be also nice fishing spot. So yeah, this is a way how you can search and save places before your vacation, before you go to Tenerife in advance, and prepare in this way some spots and then explore them when you visit the Tenerife.
So the second stage of preparation of searching fishing spots will be searching fishing spots in place. So how usually I do it? So I go to the local tackle shop and buy something small, I don't know, like one wobbler or something. And yeah, I talk to the people there, to the guys who are selling stuff in the shop, and try to understand like current conditions, try to ask them about fishing spots. And yeah, like usually people provide some space, some places where you can fish, maybe not the best one, but yeah, at least something. And yeah, like I've done it a lot of times in Italy, in Croatia, and yeah, I found a lot of nice fishing places like that, talking to the people at the tackle shops. So you can visit one or two tackle shops at Tenerife and talk to the people, and they will provide you some information. And also the second method will be to talk to other fishermen, and yeah, usually people like fishermen, when you talk to them, when you ask something, when you show your pictures, when you show your places, they're happy to share their places and even fish with you.
Do you mean this one? This one?
Yeah, try use on this part. You're going to see a little light on the top, and just down below this light is like blocks like this. Is a good spot for fishing.
I found a friend at Tenerife when I was there. I found a friend Elia from Italy. He shared his places, I shared my places.
This is a very good place, not this, but this. It's a very good place to, it's too small to fish, but it's very good to barracuda.
And yeah, we were fishing together. And also, when I was walking on the streets there, I met a lot of people who were like seeing me with the spinning and hey, you're a fisherman, nice, I'm fisherman too, let's fish together. They showed me some places, even described some, conditions, like you need to go there in the evening. So talk to the people, find new friends, communicate with them, do not hesitate. And it will provide you nice results, you will find new friends, and yeah, you will enjoy your vacation even more. And that's it, everything you need to know to prepare for a successful fishing trip to Tenerife or Canarian. We covered a lot of topics, but if I missed something, or if you were there, if you have nice experience, if you know fishing spots, something that worked for you, lures, setups, please left comments, questions below. I will be happy to answer, and it will be useful for other fishermen who will watch this video. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And yeah, guys, next time there will be more fishing adventures and more useful information for you. And thank you for watching this video. As always, tight lines, my friends. To the next adventure. Bye.